Hello everyone and welcome to the specialist spotlight for Murky the baby Murloc. I'm not entirely sure if there's any backstory to Murlocs or baby Murlocs, but just look at him. He is adorable, don't you agree? Murky's first ability is Slime. Slime is an area of effect ability with a 4-second cooldown. Slime deals damage and applies the Slime debuff to anyone hit, which reduces their movement speed by 20%. Slime will deal additional damage to anyone affected by the Slime debuff. Murky's second ability is Pufferfish. Pufferfish is an area of effect ability with a 15-second cooldown. Murky throws Pufferfish, which will expand over 3 seconds and explode, dealing damage to anyone nearby. It is also possible for enemies to destroy the Pufferfish before it explodes, negating the damage. Murky's third ability is Safety Bubble. Safety Bubble makes Murky invulnerable for 2 seconds with a 14-second cooldown. While Safety Bubble is active, you are unable to attack or use other abilities. Murky's trait is Spawn Egg. Murky can spawn his egg anywhere he wants with a 15-second cooldown, granting vision of a small area around the egg. Spawn Egg allows Murky to respawn every 5 seconds wherever the egg is placed. The egg itself can be attacked by enemies. If the egg is destroyed, Murky is fully revealed to all enemies for the duration of the cooldown. Murky's first heroic ability is March of Murlocs. Murky commands a legion of Murlocs to march in a targeted direction with a 100-second cooldown. Each individual Murloc will attack enemy hero or structure in their path, dealing damage and slowing the target by 15% for 5 seconds. The Murloc deals half of their original damage to structures. Murky's second heroic ability is Octograb. Murky charges at an enemy and summons an octopus with a 50-second cooldown to stun the targeted hero for 3 seconds while Murky slaps them with his fish. Murky, like several other heroes in the game, has several viable talent builds available to him. We're going to be having a look at 3 different ones, with this first one being my personal favorite. Now for all 3 builds you can replace Block with Bubble Breeze, but we're going to pick Block at level 1, periodically reduces the damage received from hero basic attacks by 50%, and this will help with Murky's survivability. At level 4 we'll be picking Envenom, which is an activatable ability with a 60-second cooldown, which you can activate to poison an enemy hero, dealing damage over 5 seconds. Envenom will also allow us to significantly increase our damage output for a few seconds. At level 7 we'll be picking up Slime Advantage. Your basic attacks deal 100% bonus damage to your slime targets, which basically means that once again we increase our damage output by allowing us to slime a target and then start hitting them with our basic attacks. At level 10 we'll be picking March of the Murlocs. This will give us some much needed crowd control in any given area for a few seconds with a 100-second cooldown. This can be really good for zoning out team fights. At level 13 we're going to be picking Bubble Machine. Safety Bubble cooldown reduced by 5 seconds. Now Safety Bubble has a 14-second cooldown. With this trait we're reducing that to a 9-second cooldown, which will allow us to use Safety Bubble much more often, which we're gonna need for our next trait. Rejuvenating Bubble, which is at level 16 talent. Safety Bubble restores 50% of your health. Now this is the core of this build, which is mainly a survivability build to allow for quick pokes and get out. Rejuvenating Bubble will basically allow us to go in, hit something with slime, maybe envenom, and then bubble our way to safety if we've lost any health, and basically restore that health as well. At level 20 we're going to be picking Rewind. This will basically give us double the amount of abilities we have available at any given time. We can do 2 slimes in a rapid succession, 2 pufferfishes in rapid succession, and the most important part for this build is we'll be able to use our bubble, Rewind, Bubble in a quick succession, allowing us to basically constantly maintain at full health as we're escaping from the battle. Seeing as we've been over a few talents, I'm not going to be repeating the ones that are similar to any of the other builds, so at level 1 we're once again going to be picking Block for that extra survivability. At level 4 we're going to be picking Living the Dream. Passively grants 10% ability power. Every 5 seconds Murky is alive, he gains 1% more ability power to a maximum of 15% extra. These stacks are lost on death. Now this will increase the damage output of our pufferfish, which is the main focus on this build. At level 7, we'll be picking Compressed Air. Area of effect of pufferfish increased by 50%, which will basically make the area the pufferfish explodes in even bigger. At level 10, we're not going to be picking much of Murlocs, but we're going to be picking Octograb, which summons an octopus to stun a target for 3 seconds, basically allowing our pufferfish, which would throw down beforehand, to explode. At level 13, we're going to be picking Wrath of Cod. Increase pufferfish's damage by 35% against slime targets. At this point, you can start sliming your target, throwing down the pufferfish, and octograbbing them for an increased damage boost against them. At level 16, we're going to be picking Slimy Pufferfish. The pufferfish casts slime at its own location upon landing. This will basically allow us to throw the pufferfish, it slimes them, we can slime them again for additional damage, grab them with Octograb, and let this pufferfish do additional damage as well. At level 20, normally you would pick Enda Shark 2 for Octograb, but we're actually going to be picking Rewind so we can use pufferfish in quick succession, allowing us to stack the damage bonus with slime, the pufferfish, and Octograb, making for one hell of a nasty combo. So this last build is a bit of an unconventional one. We're actually going to be focusing on increasing the burst damage capabilities we have with Murky currently. So at level 1, we're once again picking Block. At level 4, we're going to be picking Envenom for that damage boost. At level 7, we're going to once again pick Slime Advantage. So far it looks like the first build, but now it's going to change. At level 10, we'll be picking Octograb. This is so we can combo with our pufferfish easier. We're not going to be relying on it though, because at level 13 we'll be picking Continuous Slime, decreases the cooldown of slime from 4 seconds to 3 seconds. Now this might not sound like a big change, but that 1 second can be the difference between killing someone and letting them go. Now at level 16 we're going to be picking Blood for Blood for that extra burst damage. Now Blood for Blood is an activatable ability with a 60-second cooldown. Activate to steal 15% of target enemy's hero's max health and slowest movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. Now this combined with slime is quite dangerous. And at level 20 we're going to grab Enda Shark 2, which increases the damage of our Octograb by 300%. And this will allow us for a nasty combo where we throw down our pufferfish, we slime them, we stab them with Envenom, stab them with Blood for Blood, and hit them with the Octograb to finish them off. But this is the end of the Murky Spotlight. Hopefully you will learn something new and never to underestimate Murky. But that is it, and thanks for watching.